medium, and then the red would be like right below. Red would probably be right below the black. So probably grab like a green, maybe a red, just in case you're sore. You're like, I feel my muscles are tired. Hi, Kimberly. It looks like you got your band and then just a set of dumbbells as well if you have it. Nice. Hi, Heather. So today a resistance band, if you have it, doesn't have to have handles, but just a long resistance band. And then a set of dumbbells. We're going to use those for a hold. So maybe a medium for the hold and then a little bit heavier for hammer curls. And then we're going to get started here in just a minute. We have about 1 minute or so. I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you. And she got you all set up with your equipment. You're good to go. Ha! Okay, it is 5 o'clock, so we're gonna get started. I'm Coach Sarah. Like I said, we're gonna get warmed up. So we're just gonna take our arms out and do some arm circles here, just waking up our shoulders. Woo! Oh yes, so today is fit and flow. So it's about 30 to 40 minutes of like a cross training. And then the second half is stretching out. So you'll get kind of the best of both worlds. And then let's take those arm circles back. So start circling them back, just waking up our lovely shoulders. Hi, Tammy. Yes. Yeah, if you see me going up, I'm not just going to look at the there's people there, I promise. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1, and then go ahead and make your way to the end of the mat. We're gonna do a big lift up, exhale down, take our hands down to the ground. We're gonna walk it out. From here, drop our knees down to the mat, and then we're gonna lift our toes up towards the ceiling, balance level push-up. So pushing our chest down, big lift up. So balance level, just waking our body up, not taking it to that Kaya level push-up. Toes up towards the ceiling, belly stays in nice and tight. Beautiful, ladies, just waking ourselves up. Elbows going out about 45 degrees. Hips staying in line with our shoulders. Few more here. Awesome. Exhale as you come up from that push-up. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lift all the way up. Let's take it to tabletop. So stacking knees underneath hips. We're going to take it to bird dog. So opposite arm, opposite leg, big reach, and alternating sides. So just like in our push-up, we want our eyes out in front of our fingertips, neutral neck. So chin off our chest, but eyes not coming up. Every time we send a leg back, we're getting a big squeeze on our booty, keeping hips, chest facing towards your mat, towards the ground. Few more bird dogs each side, allowing our core to lengthen out as we reach those limbs out long. Remembering to breathe with this movement as well. Let's do one more each side. 1 and 1. From here, go ahead, find your way onto your back. So flipping onto your mat, onto your back. Feet are going to be pressed into the ground, taking our hands behind our head and waking up our abdominals even more with a crunch. So lifting up, shoulder blades pulling up off that ground, eyes up at the ceiling. There it is. Big lift and lower. Elbows staying nice and wide. So like there's a string from the bottom of your elbow pulling it down towards the ground. Shoulder blades lift and lower down. Looking fierce, ladies. Keep it going. Lift up, lower down. Exhale as you lift. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, we're gonna wrap our arms around our legs, making a nice curve with our spine. And then we're just gonna roll up and roll it back. Nice. So controlling that movement on the way back, waking up our core, pushing ourselves up, squeezing those abdominals. We're not here for too much longer. We're here for 4. We got it. 3. There it is. Let's go for 2. And last one. Release those hands. Press yourselves up right here. Let's take those feet out nice and wide, taking our arms out wide, and then windmill it out. So opposite hand, opposite foot. We should feel this in our hamstrings in the back of our legs, through the inside of our thighs, woo, through our core, sitting up nice and tall at the top. There we go. Down, right back up. Arms extended out super long, reaching those fingertips. Remembering to breathe. Hitting that imaginary wall as we come back up to the top. Not pushing those hips too far forward. We're here for 4, 3. We've got 2 and 1. Go ahead, stand up tall, pull those feet in, take it to bun kickers. So kicking our booty here, we can start to run it out. There we go, adding some speed, driving our heels towards our glutes, flicking those heels. Maybe we add in those arms. I like it, Jamie. Joni, nice job. There we go. Heart rate's starting to go up. There it is. Keep going for 4, 3. We've got 2 and 1. Go ahead, take it to hacky sacks. Right here, hacking it out. So let's go through first round, round 1. We've got a lovely AMRAP, some new exercises I don't think we've done before. So let's go through these real quick. Do these with me as I go through. So banded side steps, placing the middle of your foot, that arc, onto the band, sinking that booty down, taking it side step. You can do 10 one direction, 10 the other, but doing a total of 20 right here. Then we can set the band down, in and out squats. You'll squat down, option to step, or you're here taking it in and out. Fire hydrants, you'll do 10 right, 10 left. So each of these exercises is 20, but some of them have right and left. So fire hydrant, 10 and 10 each side. And then you've got hip hikes, iso, bicep hold. So these, you'll grab those weights, take them up, palms faced in, arms are at 90 degrees. You'll do 10 on the right, 10 on the left. So you'll shift your weight into your left foot to start, and then you're driving this knee up and driving it down here. You really want to focus on the core. So it's like you're pulling your belly button back towards your spine, which is causing that little lift. And the leg doesn't have to be a big lift. You really just want to pull the core into middle and drop it down while holding those weights. Side plank hip dips, you'll be here. Option to add a weight at this top hip. Balance level, bottom leg down, doing 10, or you can lengthen it out. You'll do 10 on the right, 10 on the left. And then we've got hammer curls, 20 here, palms faced in. And last but not least, lat pull down. So you'll grab this lovely band once again. You'll find a baby hip hinge. Arms will go above our head. We'll draw the band towards our shoulder blades and big lift up. So pulling it down, drawing our elbows to our sides, and then push it up. If it's too much with the band, go right here and just draw arms down, big lift. So we've got 20 of those. Some have 10 right, 10 left. Are we ready? Yes, yes. Let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go. So starting with those side banded steps, you can go 10 one direction, 10 the other, sinking that booty down. So you're in a nice little squat right here, sinking our booty down towards the ground, and then we step, step. There we go. You can do 10 one side, 10 the other. Your goal is just to get to 20, right? Doesn't have to be total 20. Then you're into those in and out squats. You've got some resistance on that band. Live stream, it's like I'm coming for you when I go this direction. Woo! Okay. Once you get to 20, going into in and out squat. Right there, Sylvia, nice job. So we pull it in, take it out, or we're here. Nice, so balance, we squat narrow, squat wide, narrow, squat wide. There it is, nice job, Barbara. You got it. You're rocking it, there we go. Beautiful squat, way to sink that booty down towards the ground. 20 of those, chest up nice and high, eyes forward. You guys look awesome. Counting is key. 20 in and out squats, then fire hydrants, 10 right, 10 left. So hitting each side. Beautiful, lifting that knee up, just like it sounds, a fire hydrant, just like you would picture a dog doing. Knee comes up to about hip height, working the side of that booty. 10 right, 10 left. With those hands, they're stacked underneath our shoulders, still pulling belly button up away from the ground. So core is still activated, even though we're working that booty. Woo! And then make sure to hit both sides on that one, doing 10 and 10. Then you're into that new one with that hold, lifting your foot, powering that movement with your core. There we go. So you come up to those feet, grab those weights, palms face in, framing that face, and then you're here lifting and lowering for 10. So really focusing on the abs, drawing in, like you're trying to pull your hip up to your rib cage. So you're shrinking this space. There we go. Beautiful control in those holds. Nice. So you do 10 one side, shift your weight, do 10 the other. Isometric hold with those shoulders. So you're multitasking here. Nice. Challenging that balance. So really doing 3 things at once right there. Woo! Once you're done, 10 and 10, you're into your side plank. Dipping it out. Option to add the weight to your top hip for a little bit more. We're dipping our hips down towards the ground, then lifting up. Woo! Hit each side, do 10. You've got it. Hips are stacked. There it is. Awesome. Bottom leg can be a kickstand here so we can bend it back and be right here as well. Like there's a string from the top of your top hip pulling it up towards the ceiling. Nice. You guys are almost to the bottom of that board. Once you get there, go right back up to the top. Making your way through. And then hammer curls, beautiful side plank dips. Imaginary string pulling you up, releasing you down. Control on the way up and down. Shoulders stacked. And then you've got hammer curls. You're here for about 2 more minutes. So try to get back to those in and out squats, those fire hydrants. Woo! Less than 2 minutes. Hammer curls, palms are in, driving the tops of your weights up to your shoulders, looking fierce. Big lift and lower, even in these, focusing on your core, not letting it sway forward, but it's nice and steady. Woo! Eyes are forward. You guys got this. Keep rocking it Thursday. 90 seconds left. Nice heavy weight, Sylvia. And then you're grabbing that band, taking it up overhead, finding a hip hinge, then drawing those elbows to our side, big press up. So drawing the band to our shoulder blades and press it up, energizing that upper back, having some tension on the band. Woo! Less than 1 minute left. Try to get back to those in and out squats. We're almost there. Exhale as you push that band back up. Nice job, Jamie. Way to go, ladies. Pull it down, push it up. You have about 30 seconds left. Final 30, then we move and groove on. You got this. Sink that booty down if you get to those banded side steps. Nice. Embrace the shake in those arms, in that back as you move through those pull downs. And then you're stepping on the band, stepping side to side. Whew, get some tension in that band. Sink that booty down. You really want to feel it on the outside of your legs right there. And then sink booty down. Nice. So it's like you're in a squat and you're stepping it out. You've got about 10 more seconds here. Keep going. Get a few more in. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Give someone next to you an air 5. Live stream gals, air 5 over here. Oh, okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, so next round, we're going to go through a few exercises going at about 45 seconds each. At the end of the list, we'll take about a 15-second break, and then we'll repeat it. So make sure to get your weights out of the way because there's a few cardio moves in here, so we don't trip on those. We'll just go through these real fast. So first one is an in and out jack. So you're here, in, out. So balance, you can be here, and then lift, and lift. If not, you're here. And then here, inchworms, hands go up, do this with me, hands go up, hands go down, you walk it out, hit that plank, and then walk those hands back, big lift at the top. And then next one, arms go behind or hands go behind our head, we squat down, twist, squat down, twist, and then bun kickers, we did these in warm up. And then last but not least, we're just gonna cross our hands here and do like a little tap with a twist. Yes, yes, we got it. 45 seconds each. We're ready to go with those in and out squats. 3, 2, 1. So hands going up to the top and then taking them up overhead. And go. You're in it right now. Let's go. Beautiful. Heart rate's gonna really start to jump up. Whew, you're 10 seconds in. Here, here. So arms to the side. Bring those arms forward. Yes, stepping out those feet. There you go. It's a mental workout and a physical. We got it. Forward and side. Remember to breathe. Awesome. Whew, I did 2 of that one. Oops, daisy. We've got it. Almost there. You got about 5 seconds. Get a few more. Push, push, push. 3, 2, 1. Make your way to the end of your mat. Inchworms, arms go up, arms go down, you walk it out. Going at your own pace. We're here for 45 seconds. Hit that plank, hold it for a moment. Set yourself up in your beautiful form and then walk it back. Shoulders stacked over elbows, elbows over wrists. Hips are square in line with shoulders as well. In that plank, do about 15 seconds here. Then we're into our squat to oblique twist. Woo! 10 more seconds. Nice job. Big reach at the top with that inchworm. Beautiful. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Making your way back up to those feet. Take those hands behind our head. Squat it down. Twist and go. 45 seconds. Drawing elbow towards the outside of your quad, trying to keep elbow wide and really using that side body to get that stretch. Way to go, Kim, Heather, Adriel, Tammy. Rocking it at home and in the gym. Nice twist. Sink that booty down, push it down towards the ground. Keep your belly, your core in nice and tight. Beautiful, working those obliques as you twist side to side. You are almost there. Squat it down, big twist. Drawing that knee up towards the opposite side. Big squeeze at the top with your booty. You have about 10 more seconds. Then we're into our booty kickers. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick that booty. You're right here and go. 45 seconds. You can add those arms in. Yes, maybe we can travel our mat, travel back. You can mix it up. You're 20 seconds in. You've got about 25 to go. Kick it out. 10 seconds, ladies. There we go. Kick that booty, flick those heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take those arms, stack them here, and then you're doing like a little twist and tap. So twist, twist. There we go. Tapping that heel forward right here. Nice, adding some speed as you get comfortable. Working that core, getting our cardio. Awesome. 20 seconds left. Keep going with those lovely little twists and taps. 15 seconds. Maybe pick up that speed. There we go. Yeah. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. We're gonna rest for about 15 seconds. Then we're gonna hit that again, yes? So maybe take a lap around your mat. A little bit of recovery. Then we're going right into our in and out squat. Maybe about 10 more seconds here, give or take. Maybe give some encouragement to a woman next to you. Say you're rocking it, we got this. Okay, let's get it. In and out, Jack. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So out, in. There it is. Awesome. Beautiful long arms on each of those. Legs go out nice and wide. Woo! You're a third of the way there. 15 seconds in. 30 seconds to go. Way to push. Second time here. A little bit better than that first time. You guys have got it down. Nice. Up and over. You're well over halfway. Keep it going. You've got it. 5 more seconds. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End of our mat. We get a little recovery here. We're going to slow it down, inchworm it out. Walk those hands out. Hold that plank. If you want a little extra this round, add that push up. You've got it. So if we want, add a push up. With that plank, we can drop our knees down. If you want a little something extra. Whew. You guys are amazing. Way to push. You've got about 20 seconds left. Keep going. I know you can do this right here. You have 10 more seconds. Then we're into our squat to oblique twist. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take those hands behind our head. Sink that booty down. Twist and twist. Moving with intention here. Doesn't have to be fast. Really keeping our arm wide. Like we're twisting that elbow. Like we're trying to tap that outer quad. Woo! You're 15 seconds in. You've got 30 seconds to go. Squat. Twist. Booty work, core work. Drop it down, lift it up, drive that knee. Belly in nice and tight right here. Let's go. You've got about 10 seconds left. Get 4 reps in, 3 reps in. Way to push. You here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it to those booty kickers. Kick that booty. Drive our heels up, up. Add those arms in. There it is. Third of the way there. You've got 30 seconds left. Nice job. Driving those elbows back. If we're adding those arms in, squeezing those shoulder blades together. There it is, upper back and cardio. You've got this. Breathe, push that breath out. 15 seconds left. Then we're into our scissor kicks with those little twists. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stack those arms, twist and tap. So arms stacked and then just tapping those heels out. Working those obliques discreetly. There we go. You guys look fantastic. We can slow it down right here. We want, drive that elbow down towards the ground. Listen to your body as you move through this. This is your hour, your workout. You've got 15 seconds left. Then we're doing it one more time, but only 30 seconds this time. So cutting it down. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Okay, we have 15 seconds. We're gonna hit all of those one more time. This time we're gonna go for 30 seconds each instead of 45. This is our last time here, so push a little bit harder than you did in those first two, knowing it will be a shorter time period here, yes? Okay, so we've got 5 seconds. Let's get ourselves set up. Going into those in and out squats in 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. In and out, so arms go up, and then they come overhead. Here and here. 30 seconds here. There we go. Woo! Up and over. Long arms, extending them up. Extending them up overhead. There it is. You guys are 5 seconds away from being into those inchworms. 3, 2, 1. End of your mat. Inchworm it out. You know what to do. You've done it before. Walk it out. Add that push-up this time if you can. I know you can. Whew. So if we're adding that push-up, it's at the end of our plank. We can drop down to our knees, drop it down, and then right back up. Here we go. You have 10 more seconds. You're 2/3 of the way there. Nice. Nice, Sylvia. Way to add your push-up. You're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take those hands behind our head. Squat it down. Twist. Last time here with these. Super intentional. Knee pulling across your body. Woo! Last time here. Keep those eyes forward when you come back to center and squat it down. Nice. Final 10 seconds. Then we're into our booty kickers. 3, 2, 1. Kick that booty. We can add that speed or add those arms right here. Drawing those arms back. Woo! Got some Backstreet Boys to get us through. Kick it out. 15 more seconds. You're halfway there. We can maybe go forward and go back. We can add some travel to it. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross those arms. Twist and tap. There we go. Yeah. Nice job. Little twist side to side, right to left. And tap it out. You're already halfway there. 15 seconds. Speed it up just a little. There it is. You've got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Woo! Okay, we are going to finish our fit portion with some lovely core. So we're gonna lay down on the mat, going through these 30 seconds each. I'll cue them as we go. So here, first one, I'll show you prone twist. So you're down on the ground. If you want, you can lift up those feet, but they can also stay down. You're here, hands behind your head, twisting right, twisting left. Yes, 30 seconds there. Eyes stay down at the mat the whole time. So we're not lifting our neck and we're not pulling it down. So you want a nice neutral neck, eyes down at the ground. 30 seconds and go. Hands behind our head, twist and twist. Eyes going over, following your arms as they twist side to side. Those legs can lift for a little something extra. Those feet coming off the ground. You've got 10 more seconds here. Twisting our shoulder open and open, side to side. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna flip it over. Coming into crunches or sit-ups. So crunches, you're here. Sit-ups, you're here. 30 seconds and go. So crunches, you lift up, lower down. Sit-ups, pits to knees. You got this. Your strongest sit-up or crunch, starting at your hardest level. Woo. Taking it down as you need to. You're halfway there. Elbows wide in your crunch. Like there's a string pulling those elbows down to the ground. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll all the way down onto your back. Arms go long by our sides. Legs go long. Scissor kicks. Cross and cross. One over the other. 30 seconds. Super long legs. Toes pointed. There it is. Awesome. Lower back pressed into the mat. If you need help keeping your lower back pressed, hold the sides of your mat right here. So grip those sides. Woo! 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll back over to your belly. Right here. Arms are gonna go long. We're gonna hold them there. We're gonna lift and lower. So palms down towards the ground, eyes down at the mat, lift up, lower down. Again, options to have feet lifted or they can stay down on your mat. Lift up, lower down. You're about halfway there. Nice. Squeezing your booty. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those glutes. You guys look fantastic. Love the gazes down at the mat. Beautiful form. Woo. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Sink it back for a brief child's pose. We're gonna hit that one more time and then we're gonna move to flow, yes? So one more time through that and then move into flow. So go ahead, rock yourself back up or back down to our belly, I should say, starting with those prone twists. So take our hands behind our head, eyes down at the mat. Get ready to go. 3, 2, 1, and go. So hands just like they were in your crunch, nice and light behind our head, dropping one elbow towards the ground and then the other getting that nice little twist. Maybe you can lift your chest up a little bit more off that ground. Woo! 10 seconds left. Then we'll flip it over into our crunch or sit up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip it on over. Get set up for your crunch or sit up. Maybe if you did crunches the whole time last time, maybe try to throw in one sit up per every 5 crunches. Let's rock it. 3, 2, 1, and go. Crunch it out or draw those pits to knees for your sit up. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you take it back down. Feet planted, pressed into the earth. Beautiful. Finish strong. You've got about 10 more seconds, and then taking it to those scissor kicks. Yes, 5 o'clock. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay all the way down. Roll down onto your back. Grab the sides of that mat if you need help keeping that lower back down, and then scissor it out. So cross right over left, left over right. Long, long legs. If it doesn't feel good to have those legs super duper long with knees unlocked, we can have a slight bend in our knees and do the same movement. So cross and cross. You've got about 10 seconds left here. Last time with these. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll yourself onto your belly. Take those arms out long overhead. Optional, lift our legs here, 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. We lift up, lower down. Getting that squeeze. Eyes down, long neck, just an extension of your spine. You're halfway there. Lift up, lower down. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you take yourself back down. Less than 10. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Nice work, ladies. Let's just take our hands right underneath. So stack those hands, just rest our forehead down. Take those legs out nice and long, and then lift our legs up, and then sway them left to right. Just windshield wiping those legs from one direction to the other. Going right there. I'm just going to change the music to not Usher. Here we go. And then let's go ahead, take those hands by our chest, push ourselves up, pull those knees in underneath us, take it to cat-cow. So draw our chin to our chest, and then drop our belly down, going at your own pace. So draw our chin in, take our gaze forward, tucking our tailbone, pulling our belly button towards our chest as we draw our back up. Few more here. And then find your neutral spine, so nice flat back. Let's tuck those toes, send our hips up. Here for just a moment, step it forward, and then slowly find our way up to standing. So here, we can stay in our tennies, we can get into our socks, we can get into our bare feet. I'm gonna take it down to my socks. I'm just gonna dim the lights, and then once you're ready in whatever footwear you'd like to be in, go ahead, find your way to Savasana. So laying down on our mat with our palms flipped up towards the ceiling, closing those eyes. Just taking a moment. Of course. So legs out nice and long, feet open to each side. Let that belly fall heavy to the mat. Hands down by our sides, palms flipped up towards the ceiling. Just allowing those eyes to rest. Letting the tension go through our forehead, through our cheeks, through our lower jaw. Maybe we find a slight open with our lower jaw. Just letting everything go. Oftentimes we'd hold tension in our face, in our neck. So allowing it to just slowly release. Taking a few more big breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then let's slowly pull our knees in towards our booty, taking our feet down on the mat. Awesome. And then just like we did when we were on our belly, let's sway those legs side to side. So right to left with our legs. Hands can still be up towards the ceiling, or we can pull them in and rest them on our stomach. Beautiful. And then pull those knees back to center. Take your right leg out nice and long out in front. Left knee, pull that into your chest. Give a nice little hug on your left knee. Right leg long. It can stay on the ground here, or you can lift it up over your hip for a little bit more of a stretch on the long leg. But nice big hug on the left knee as you draw it into your chest. And then slowly release. Switch sides, so pull in your opposite leg. Ooh, getting that leg in, that knee into your chest. And then optional lift the opposite leg up overhead. There we go. And slowly drop your legs down. Take both legs down to the ground, finding a cobbler pose. So toes will come together, balls of our feet come press together, and heels press together. And then here you can take your hands onto your inner thighs and gently press down. This should give you a stretch through your hip flexors, through your inner thighs. Trying to draw your shoulder blades down into the mat. Opening up through those hips. Staying right here for about 10 more seconds. So trying to push those knees down towards the ground, even a little bit more. And slowly release. Let's draw those knees in towards each other and then pull those knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice hug and then slowly rock and roll up to a seated position and then press our hands into the mat. Find our way up to standing. Whew. Nice and slow. From here, we're going to take our hands up overhead and then just a little press back. So palms facing forward, and then we're pushing our arms back slightly behind us, getting a squeeze on our shoulder blades, pushing them in together, opening up through our chest as we press back. Let's do a few more. Let's do 2 more here. Perfect. From here, take those hands, pull them together. So clasp those fingers and then lean to the right, getting a nice side body stretch on the left side. And then bring it back to center, lean over to the opposite side, getting a stretch through this side. And bring it back to center here. Just push those hands behind you, push that belly forward, getting a nice little back bend here. We can take your gaze up towards the ceiling. And then slowly release those hands. Drop your fingertips down towards those toes, finding forward fold. So reaching for our toes, you can have a nice baby bend through those knees. So unlocking those knees. We're gonna hang out in forward fold for about 10 more seconds. So really letting those hands reach down to the ground, letting your head hang heavy. And then slowly pull those hands up to your quads, placing your hands one on each quad, finding your halfway lift. So pulling your elbows in nice and tight to your sides, drawing your shoulders away from your ears, belly in nice and tight. Feel the soft bend through your knees. Gaze down at the ground. And then from here, let's take those hands, release them from our quads. Take those arms long in front of us. So really reaching our fingertips forward, finding the length through our arms. And then slowly pull the arms behind us, flipping our palms up towards the ceiling, really opening up through the shoulders here as we press our hands behind us, lifting our arms up. There we go. Nice neutral neck. So really making that neck an extension of your spine right here. And slowly release back to forward fold, reaching your fingertips down towards the ground. They can be grazing the ground. Maybe you can set your palms down on the mat. Listening to your body, to what it needs when you're right here in this pose. And then slowly release, lifting all the way back up to standing. From here, we're gonna pull those feet in nice and tight. So zipping up our feet, zipping up our thighs, sinking that booty down, finding a nice chair pose. Big lift up with those arms, drawing them down the heart. There we go. From here, we're gonna take our left elbow to the outside of our right leg with a nice little twist. So taking the opposite elbow, pushing it up towards the ceiling, booty down to the ground, and a nice chair twist. We're gonna stay right on the side for 10 more seconds, and then we'll switch. So maybe try to draw that elbow a little bit further across. Pull it to center. So finding your way back to center, and then opposite side. So opposite elbow goes to your other knee. Ooh, keeping those feet firmly planted into the ground. Nice, getting a lovely twist. And slowly release. Big lift up. Reaching those hands up towards the ceiling. Find your way to the end of your mat. From here, exhale down. Forward fold, and then walk it out. We're just gonna hold our plank for just a moment here. Shift our hips up to down dog. Pushing those hips up towards the ceiling. Taking our head between our shoulders, gaze between our calves. Drive those heels down towards the mat. From here, lifting our left leg. So lifting it up. And then if we can, opening up through our left hip, drawing that heel towards our opposite glute. There we go. Awesome. Perfect. You guys look fantastic. And then slowly bring your leg back to center. Pull your left leg in. Finding pigeon. So pulling your left leg in between those hands. Opposite leg stays back. Top of our back foot pressed into the mat. We can stay up nice and tall here with our chest lifted, or if it feels good, we can walk down to our forearms. And then also an option to make fists with each hand and then rest our head onto those fists. But really letting that chest fall into our quad. We're gonna stay in our pigeon for about 20 seconds before we switch sides. So we get a little bit of time here, allowing our glute to really lengthen back out. Might get a tad uncomfortable, that's okay. Allowing yourself to sink deeper into the stretch the longer we stay in it. And then slowly start to press those hands into the mat if you're not there already. Take both legs long behind you. Find that plank for just a moment. Send your hips up high towards the sky. Downward dog. And then lift your right leg. Open up through your hip. Taking your heel towards your opposite glute. And then pull that same knee in between your hands. Top of our foot down into the mat. Long leg behind you. Finding pigeon pose on the other side. We can stay up tall. We can drop down. We got plenty of time on this side. Maybe try to pull that knee up even further. Extend that back leg a little bit longer. Letting that chest fall. And slowly start to lift, placing each hand into the mat, sending both legs behind you, finding a plank. From here, we're going to drop down to the ground nice and slow, chest coming down to the mat, belly coming down to the mat, tops of our feet into the mat, and then just kind of patting out our feet. Ooh. Nice little pat. And then slowly settle those feet back down. Keep our hands pressed by our chest so they're in line with our chest right here. And then slowly lift up. We can extend our arms fully, or we can have a nice little baby bend with just a little lift. If we can, take our gaze up towards the ceiling. And slowly lower back down, nice and slow. We're going to do that one more time. And lift when you're ready. Gaze goes up. And then slowly lower back down. From here, press up to a tabletop and then just sink it back to a child's pose. So taking our knees wide out to the sides of each of our mat, arms reaching up, hands reaching up towards the top of our mat. Big toes pulled in towards each other. Glutes coming towards those heels. And then we're going to thread the needle. So we're going to take our right arm, take it underneath our left side of our face, goes onto the mat. Looking underneath our left arm. Nice. Getting a stretch through the shoulder as we reach that hand out. And then slowly pull that arm in, taking it to the other side. Left arm goes underneath the right. Left side of our face lays down on that mat. Getting a nice stretch through our left hip. And then slowly pull both arms back to center, finding child's pose one more time. And then slowly lift up, coming to our knees right here. From here, we're gonna pull our right leg forward. Left leg goes behind us. So we have this leg at an angle, this leg behind us at a 90 degree. There we go. So it's almost like a 90 degree in the front leg, 90 degree in the back, and then we're sitting on our right hip. There it is. And then from here, taking our back hand, pressing it into the mat, and then lifting up with our hips, taking this arm up nice and long. So pressing our hips up towards the ceiling, reaching that hand up. Nice. We get a nice little squeeze on our booty. Stretch through our shoulder of the hand that is down, the side that is down. Staying right here for about 10 more seconds. If it's too much, dropping if you need to. And then slowly lower back down. We can pull those knees back in and then just switching that front leg. So pulling your left leg out in front, right leg behind, making a 90 degree in front and a 90 degree behind. Opposite hand goes into the ground. We lift up through those hips. Arm goes long. Awesome. Opening up through your chest. Perfect. Ten more seconds here. Big push up. And then slowly lower down. Let's take both those legs out in front. We can find a nice little butterfly right here, pressing our feet together, just like we did in that cobbler, but now we're seated. We're gonna take our elbows, really press them into our knees here. Hands can come down to our ankles. Woo. Getting a stretch through our hips. Heart gently falls down towards the ground. Making almost like a triangle shape with your arms. There we go. Few more inhales and exhales right here. And slowly release it out. Pull those knees back in. We're gonna lay all the way down on our back. We can pull both feet in towards our glutes here, crossing our right ankle over our left, taking our arms underneath our bottom leg, finding a figure four, reclined figure four right here. Bottom leg can stay bent or we can lengthen it out, extending that foot up towards the ceiling. Pulling those legs towards us. Maybe rolling out the ankle of the top foot one direction and then the other. And slowly release it down. Other side, left ankle over right knee, arms go long underneath our bottom leg. And then roll out the ankle of the top leg. And slowly release. Take both those feet back to the mat. We're gonna drop our knees over to the left side. Awesome, top leg, we're going to extend it out nice and long, like we're pulling it over that bottom leg. And then take our left hand, pull it onto our top leg, gently pulling down almost behind that knee. That should activate a stretch through our glute, through our hamstring on this side. Other arm can be extended out to the right and we can gaze over our right shoulder, giving us a nice stretch through our neck on that side. Pull down on that top leg a little bit more. And slowly, slowly release. Pull both legs back to center. Same thing, other side, dropping our knees over to the right. Left leg goes long. Right hand comes to the outside of that top leg and get a gentle pull down. Eyes looking over your opposite shoulder. And slowly release it back to center. Taking both hands, reach them towards the bottom of your feet, going into happy baby, pushing on the bottom of our feet, drawing our knees down towards the ground. Maybe we can stay static or we can sway side to side. There we go, adding a little bit of movement to it. And slowly release your heels down, dropping those legs down towards the ground, extending your legs long. Let's go ahead, take our arms long up overhead. Big reach with our fingers, with our toes. Making ourselves long, long, long. And then slowly pull our hands down to our sides, just like when we started, flipping our palms up towards the ceiling. Letting those feet fall open, finding your Savasana here. Closing those eyes. Pushing out those thoughts as they come in. Just allowing yourself to be for the next few. Next 30 seconds or so are all yours. Let's take one hand to our belly, one hand to our chest. Take a big inhale through your nose. Press it out through your mouth. One more time here, big inhale through your nose. And big press out. Lift those hands up. Roll out our wrists here. So taking our wrists one direction and then the other. And then when you're ready, slowly lifting yourself up to a seated position, crossing our legs at the top, taking one hand to each knee, taking those ears side to side, and then neck all the way around, and then back the other way. And then drop our chin to our chest and lift up. Few of these right here. And find our way back to center. Let's take a big inhale up. Big exhale down. One more time, big inhale. Pull those hands in, draw them down. Beautiful work, ladies. You guys did fantastic. Fantastic. Kudos to Barbara. First kayak class, yes. You did amazing. I hear you do spin, cycle. Yes. That's one of my favorites too. It's a good little cardio. I will see you later, Kim. Bye, Heather. Bye, Tammy. My hair is a mess. That's okay. Toodles, ladies. Bye, Kim.